Welcome. I'm going to do a little different slot. You know, I like to change things up a bit so it's not all the same sort of thing going on. Doing psychic detective. Yes, I am. For those who don't know, I used to be a major investigation detective and served the country as a police officer for nearly 20 years. Right, the first images I'm seeing in my third eye in my mind is it's like a big white igloo, right, which is it isn't a big white igloo, I don't think it is anyway, but it's my way of showing something that's camouflaged in snow, made solidly, and there's like literally one way in, one way out kind of thing. So that to me means that it doesn't feel warm to me. It feels to me like it's set up as a managing the planet scenario, but I feel that there's a different agenda with it. And so this is all part of this very slow conditioning for us to get used to having alien craft and alien beings in our atmosphere. If we had, everybody keeps saying, when's first contact? When's first contact? If we had an alien craft land itself in the middle of London, there will be looting, there will be mass hysteria. She was aware of it, told to keep her mouth shut. Wasn't happy about it, told to keep her mouth shut. And I think Dinah was as well, you know. Hello darlings, welcome. I'm going to do a little different slot. You know, I like to change things up a bit so it's not all the same sort of thing going on. As you can tell, I'm still resting, so you find me in my salon or saloon, lounge, living room, whatever you want to give it. Okay darlings, welcome to all the new subscribers. Happy for you to be here, so happy for you to be here. And don't forget, if you're liking the videos, like them, and if you want to subscribe. I hate asking for that, but it's how the channel grows. Today I'm going to do something different in that I'm going to be doing psychic detective. Yes, I am. For those who don't know, I used to be a major investigation detective and served the country as a police officer for nearly 20 years. So I obviously have my magazine column. I thought I'm going to start doing it on my channel. Yes, I am. So I asked Danny, my able assistant, to provide me with 4 subjects because, as you know, I don't really know a lot what's going on. People tend to think that, I don't know what it is, I think it's sheeple that pop in on the channel. But I don't watch live TV. I spend a lot of time meditating out in nature when I can, or sitting here because of my condition, my disability. If I do watch anything, it's pre-recorded. And when I'm online, I merely watch inspirational things. If I do watch anything, I'm more or less posting. So at the moment, it's a very much a tranquil type of environment I'm in, which doesn't involve watching news and gossip. Okay, because some people say, oh, she Googled that or whatever. No. So if you think that, this channel isn't for you. So without further ado, Danny's given me 4 subjects to deal with, and I'm going to use my intuition. This really helps amongst other things. I've nicked these from the karma shop. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. So I've got the ammonite labradorite and the heart labradorite. These help, amongst other things, to enhance psychic abilities. Okay? And look, I've got a professional microphone now. Can you see that? Be a bit professional. So I won't get people moaning about the volume now either. Right, so I'm going to place those. I'm going to place the heart. Excuse me. I'm going to place the heart labradorite on my heart chakra. Now, if I was meditating, I'd be plonking this on my head, but I'm not. And I'm going to also fill it with a kiwi opal sandwich, which is this. Again, it's very self-nurturing, self-love and emotional healing, but also this helps activate your divine chakra and enhance your connection to the divine. So I've got these crystals rocking and rolling, so let's see how we go. So I'm going to place that by my base chakra, and the ammonite below the tray that I'm going to use for the cards. Okay, right, so the first subject we're going to deal with is, which one do you want me to deal with first? Catherine, I please ask that you come in and help me to pick the right cards for guidance. I'm going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot cards. I don't know if I've got a thing here. If you can hear sniffs in the background, it's Myla having a sniff up. These ones, because I want a bit of the power of the angel realms coming in, as well as the psychic intuition. So, isn't it funny? She's been quiet all the time and now she's sniffing. She's going to be like Mia and Ted, isn't she? Wanting the limelight. Rude. I'm just saying, it's very rude. WEF. Right. This has been mentioned in a number of comments, the WEF. I really don't know what it's about. People keep saying, I brought up in a prediction about Switzerland and they said, oh, the WEF's there or something. Don't even know what it is. And funnily enough, Danny said, see if you can pick up about it. I think someone said, or Danny said, it was a World Economic Fund or something. That's all I know. So, what do you want me to do? Right, okay, so do the cards in a minute. I'm going to blend with my crystals and tell me about the WEF. Tell me about the WEF. Right, the first images I'm seeing in my third eye in my mind is it's like a big white igloo, right? Which is it isn't a big white igloo. I don't think it is anyway. But it's my way of showing something that's camouflaged in snow, made solidly, and there's like literally one way in, one way out kind of thing. So that to me means that this is, it doesn't feel warm to me. It doesn't feel like, I don't think it's economy for banks or for our economy. I feel like this has got a real kind of secrecy element to it. So I don't think anybody can attend. I don't feel it's televised. I know you're most probably going, duh, you know, but I don't know. So I'm trying to feel the essence of it before I start talking about it, okay? This is very much for powerful elites, and this is my intuition and what my guides show me. It's not my personal opinion. I want to make that clear, especially to the sheeple that rock up. So this is powerful elites. Okay, thank you. Amassing, having meetings. So I don't know if they're like, do you know when you have meetings, I don't know, Senate meetings or whatever they're called, UN meetings, that kind of thing. It's not like for the interests of humanity. It's almost like a controlled element of what we can do to benefit ourselves and control the masses. That's what I feel about when I see WEF. There's all sorts of people involved in this. It's not just politicians or money people. It feels like it's more power people. It feels like infiltrated. So it may have been something positive in the past, but now it's been infiltrated. So I'm not looking at the camera, but this is how I work. You know, if I was doing a reading for you, I wouldn't even be looking at you. So this organisation has access to everything, AI, everything technically. It can access any system by the looks of it, or has knowledge of every system that runs the planet. The feeling I get is that I love the way that they bring me these analogies, but I'm seeing like someone starting to remove the bricks from the igloo, which means that stability will be lost with this. So there may be news coming out of people being exposed to corruption or something to take them all out so that the strength of the back of this organisation is broken. Okay. Sorry if I keep looking down at the screen. I'm using a new camera, and so I keep looking at where I normally look for a when I use my iPhone, but I'm trying to use this one. It's got a microphone on it, seeing how it comes out. Impression I'm getting. It feels to me like it's set up as a managing the planet scenario, but I feel that there's a different agenda with it. Okay, that's my intuition feeling that. As I say, it's got nothing to do with what I think or feel. Don't know anything about it anyway. I only heard of it because someone mentioned it, because I mentioned Switzerland in the comments. I feel that next year possibly there's going to be things that come out that expose the true origin and reason for it. Perhaps people that are prominently connected to this setup will be exposed, as I say, for scandal or corruption or something like that. But I keep feeling, and I keep saying this, that there's huge breakdowns of big organisations, and the rotten apples, if you like, or the reason for them actually operating is going to be exposed for things that are less than the greater good. Okay, so let's see if the cards back that up. I just keep seeing, like, I know it's weird, like an Eskimo removing bricks from the base of the igloo, which to me is a beautiful analogy template, put in my third eye to show me that for some reason the foundation of what this stands on will be compromised. Okay, let's have a look. Can you tell me about the WEF? So, is the WEF tell me about the WEF. Is it good for the planet? Could do pendulum work, it must be quicker. Is it good for the planet? Thank you. How many do you want? Thank you. Wow, that's interesting. We've got 2 pentacles that have come out. Shut the front door. They told me to take another one. Right, pentacles is all about money, stability, career, finance. It's all about that. Right, I've got 3 in a row. Pentacles, money, stability, structure. I tell you, I don't even need the cards. 5 of Pentacles, left out in the cold, let down, abandoned, being cleared out, cleaned out. It's one of the worst cards in the Pentacle deck, because it's literally a letdown card. It's been, you know, your stability's lost. You lose money. And so I feel like I asked if this is good for the planet, and that is not a good card. That is someone taking money from you, someone literally, you know, evicting you, kicking you out, leaving you out in the cold. So I think that's what their ulterior motive is to... Do they... I got a feeling, I don't know if they are pushing for digital currency or that kind of stuff. But that's just come up as well. Does Russia have anything to do with this? Sure, that's Putin's face, but I don't know what he would have to do with it. This is what I mean. I don't know if it's a good thing I'd know about these things or not. But that's the first one out for what it's doing for the planet. Okay. Now, then you've got the Page of Ariel, which is basically, it's learning how to get money. It's like getting yourself educated, or doing a scholarship, or, you know, taking or making new actions, taking action to change things that are for money. So can I perceive this card, which I'll do a clarifier on in a minute, right? But can I perceive this card as their whole reason for being is for making money for themselves rather than us? That's what I need to ask. I wonder if I've got any other cards that I can... No, I'll do a clarifier on the same thing. So that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like with the page as well, it's like setting new plans, setting new ways forwards, setting things up, setting projects up and stuff like that. I wonder if they're trying to push all the agendas that we're trying to back away from. Okay. See, the King of Ariel, the King of Ariel, I love these. The King of Ariel, and it's my favourite colour, obviously. The King of Ariel is sometimes, he's very abundant. He's got everything sorted. He's worked his bits off, and he's got very good structure, right? He's very good sorting out stability, structure, finance, career. He's an excellent leader. People say, wow, how'd you do that? And he's kind of sussed it on every level. So he's got pure stability, right? But there's an element to him sometimes that I feel is a bit arrogant, like, yeah, I've got it all, I've done it. And with the tone of how the cards are going at the moment, I'm wondering if that's what I'm picking up. So let's see if I'm wrong. That is incredible that 3, including the page, you've got 2 court cards, all on money. All on money out of 78 cards. Every single one is on money. So have I perceived the 5 of Ariel right, please, Catherine? Is it you with... Yeah. Have I perceived... It's because I'm not sniffing and not rubbing my nose. I haven't got an itchy nose, so I know that Juliana's isn't here. I saw that flip. Is it this one? Thank you. Ooh. So the clarifier on the 5 is the 5 of Raphael. And this means cups in this suit, and that's disappointment, regret, heartache. It's the one where that the person is, you know, in the normal Rider Tarot 8, they're concentrating on the 3 cups that have gone down and not the 2 at the back. Sadness, letdown. I don't think they've got good intentions. I'm sorry. Not with 2 5s. 2 5s together. Are they trying to incorporate things to control us? Are they trying to incorporate things that will control us? Oh, it's a fly. It was a flyer. It was a flyer. Oh. That's interesting. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the D word. That is the Devil card in the Rider-Waite, number 15. Tying us to things that are toxic, tying us to things that aren't good for us, chaining us, binding us. So it's Capricorn, so that's the 12th month, December, January. It's funny they call it decision in these cards, but it's actually the Devil. Thank you. I just... Very slow plodder, the Knight of Pentacles. It's the slowest knight in the whole of the decks, or all of all the knights. And I just feel that they're slowly trying to implement things slowly putting them in there and suggesting them or reaching out to all the other people. But it's like being done by the back door. If we give them that psyop, if we give them that to worry about, we can slide in a new law, or we can slide this in to get us where we need to do to keep them in their controls. Listen, I'm not one of those sea theorists. I'm a sea theorist. But I'm, you know, when you become more awake, you start seeing these outfits and people for what they really are. And I can't help it. You know, they could be the best organisation in the world, but I've been asked to do this and I just don't feel it's right. And the night is just fully focused on slowly catching monkeys to do with money, control, stability, and he's under the king. Am I right in all this? Could you just give me some further information, please? Doesn't matter though, because the bricks are being pulled out from under them, so whoever they are, whatever they're doing there, it won't take long. Three of Swords, Three of Michael. Heartache, loss, but probably to us. That's not a good card. That's the one with the heart with the Three Swords going through it. Love you, Michael. So you got the Seven of Swords, choosing a better action. Believe this. Do you know what this card is in the original Rider-Waite deck? It's someone stealing the swords in the early hours of the morning and coming away from the camp. So it's like deception, thievery, betrayal. And because we're on that main subject matter of talking about that, it's just, you know, we've got the devil, and then either side we've got the Three of Swords, and then we've got the Seven of Swords, which is the biggest deception and trickery and sly energy in that card. It's all about doing stuff, you know, behind the scenes. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? What's the outcome for the WEF? The energy that I'm concentrating on now, please. What is the energy coming to these people? It's my card. It's the Virgo card. It's the Hermit. It's the Epiphany in the Angel Power cards. So this is contemplation, stepping back and waiting for enlightenment to come. This is spiritual knowledge and growth, and being with oneself, and then waiting for the light, the truth to be brought to you. So this is a waiting game, because it's almost like there's going to be more news and more undertakings to investigate the inner workings of this establishment. Okay, any more messages concerning the outcome or intention of WEF? Thank you very much. So we have the Nine of Raphael. So this is a good outcome for us. This is Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is the man sitting there with all the cups around him like, I've done it, thank you very much. He's achieved everything he's wanted to. It's like any dreams that we wish to go for, anything we want the outcome to be, you know, for our benefit, it will take place. So that's a message for us. Any more messages for us, please, concerning this? Let me know if you like this. I'm kind of liking this. I've done this sort of work for ages. Yes, get in. Thank you very much. Six of Gabriel, Six of Wands, victory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So this means we will be victorious over this. We've just got to hang on in there. And this is what, you know, the main message from upstairs has been about for months. Is that we've got to hang on in there. Don't get taken in by all the chaos that's being created. Okay, just let it rise, let it do its thing, because everything is going to be exposed. So I'm liking that. So we've got a victory card on that, on the subject of WEF. So no matter what comes about, or what they're trying to implement, or what they're supposed to be going towards for humanity and the planet, watch this space. So thank you for that, Catherine. I would like to now clear it with the energy of my Kiwi. What's the next subject? Three-Eye Atlas. Get in. Okay, let me just do a shuffle just to clear them. Let me know when they're clear for 3-Eye, please. 3-Eye Atlas. Again, I didn't know anything about this until people started to mention it in the comments. Now, this is how I see the 3-Eye Atlas, right? I think I've mentioned this before. This feels like it's not just a solid rock or a comet. It's not that, or anything like that. It's not like a big mass of rock or like a meteorite or anything like that. There is this, to me, this is how I've been shown it. If you watch me regularly, you'll know that I kind of called it Star Trek. It's like the SS Enterprise, right? It's like this, it's got life force on it. So inside the mechanics of this large, let's call it a large hollow rock, right? Let's call it that. So it's like a large hollow rock, and inside there's like sensors, communication devices, there's stuff that will emit things from it. You know, oh, by the way, it's, I always forget this. So I started them about, right, 5:10 on Friday the 10th of October 2025, okay? Good girl. So I see it as a hollow rock, and inside the hollow rock is all these sensors. There's sort of computer systems, but way beyond our technology. This comes from like way away, and it literally goes around all of the different star systems gathering information. So it's almost like a mobile consciousness, a source vessel that is taking things from consciousness, atmosphere, Juliana's has just stepped in. Right, there are a number of these vessels held within star systems that are used to retrieve data from consciousness, energy, atmosphere. So we shall see, with this passing and possibly being visible, there will be various things that will take place, which will take place in the atmospheric curtilage, if you like, around this vessel. So we shall see things being omitted from it. It may create solar flares. It may create, there might be particles that come off of it. There could be gas or organic matter that is taken. Like, what I'm seeing is, thank you, Juliana, what I'm seeing is like the exhaust fumes coming out of a car. So there may be gas emissions or things like that. Sorry, she's itching in the back. Are you all right? Oh, no, she's trying to do the cushion. Sorry. So, you know, we're kind of seeing energy omitting from this that could create atmospheric phenomena. Okay. Okay, so the other thing is as well, do you know what, we can shift consciousness. So consciousness can be placed in an avatar like we are, right? So our soul is placed in this avatar that we walk around in on the earth plane. But this feels like, I know it's a bit out there, but I'm going to go with what I'm being shown. I've got no opinion on this whatsoever. It's that there's consciousness within this craft, because I feel it is a craft. It is a something going on, living, breathing craft thing. But it feels like there's consciousness in it, but there's no avatars in it. I've been listening to everything you've been asking me. How do I develop? How do I know if I've got a guide? Who is my guide? How do I meditate? Tell me about angels. What ray do they work on? What do they do for me? How can I use them? How can I invoke them? The questions are endless. So what I've decided to do is create a whole spirit school covering everything esoteric, everything spiritual, everything angelic, psychic development, tarot, you name it. We've got closer connections. I'll be answering your questions. I have loads of brilliant courses for you, daily inspiration. If you want to learn everything I've got to give you, pop over to SKOOL, SKOOL, and then come and join us. God, I do trust them, don't I? That's what I feel. And I feel there'll be particles that come through it, or there'll be light anomalies, or there'll be atmospheric stuff that happens with it going through this atmosphere, or whatever it's called. But I do feel, you'll have to bear with me with the I'm still really struggling to get words together, because I'm coming out on my crash, and you have a lot of problems articulating things, okay? So you're going to have to bear with me on this. So, I feel that, what did I say to you months and months and months ago? That we would see more phenomena from, the stars, the sky, the atmosphere. And so this is all part of this very slow conditioning for us to get used to having alien craft and alien beings in our atmosphere. If we had, everybody keeps saying, when's first contact? When's first contact? If we had an alien craft land itself in the middle of London, there would be looting, there would be mass hysteria. It would be absolutely cataclysmic because of all the fear that's been placed into the public about alien contacts. As soon as we got that, that's it. They'll be bringing in med beds right straight away. They'll be bringing, we've got something for that, we've got something for that. And then everything's lost. Everything's lost. The government, all of the control, it's all gone. That's the problem. And so it's all gently being implemented by the goodies. So at the moment, this is going to create a lot of questions for our star people that have got to say something about it. I feel they already know. I feel that possibly the military or whoever, monitors the stars and the space systems and God knows what, I feel that they already know what it is, but they keep putting question marks up to the public. Oh, what is it? What is it? But I merely think it is an exploratory vessel shielded in this beautiful matter, and it comes along and just absorbs all of the information and what's going on this planet, and then it will slowly move on and it will go to the next one, and then it will pick up all what's going on that planet, and then it all gets fed back to source. It all gets fed back to the main source of consciousness. That's what I feel. Okay, it's too far out for you, that's fine, but I'm going to go with it. And it's literally for us to take on board, sit back and just think, let's reflect on this. This is like, look at the bigger picture. That's what Julianus always says, look at the bigger picture. He's showing me a globe. He's got his hand, and in it is like a sphere, and it's the globe, and he's then showing me everything else around it. And we are just a mere tiny little speck in all of these multiverses, and we're now starting to see a bit more from the other spaces. And so it's a really slow moving craft, and it's just collecting, learning, advancing, seeing where everybody's at. It's that simple. But it will create anomalies because of its presence in the atmosphere. And they can either scare us with that or go, oh, what's all this about? And add some sort of fear to it. Nothing to fear on this one, darlings. So we just need to look at a broader perspective rather than what the media is saying. Oh, people are talking about alien invasions and God knows what. It's just... Right, what have we got? What can you tell me about... It's just, what did I just say? Shut the front door, right? I would say, what, the Archangel Michael? Is it Michael? Oh, it's Chamuel. Right, so this is the Hanged Man in the Major Arcana, right? It's called Perspective in this deck. I've just got this deck. I love it. I've been seeing other creators use it. I'm like, I'm having it. And so this is about standing back and seeing it from a bigger perspective. Take a breath, have a look at the whole picture, and just go with your intuition. You know, lots of you are starseeds. You know that this is just an exploratory vessel wandering through on a mass scale. It's absolutely huge. It is it's like the size of a country. It wouldn't surprise me if they've got like specimens in there, like tree matter and plants and vegetables, and it's absolutely huge. It's not like a little spacecraft zipping around. It is massive. It's colossal. See the bigger picture on this. Don't allow yourself to be taken in by the media and the pomp and circumstance. I feel it's that. Please put your comments below of what you feel it is. But that's what I'm going with, because I just said about stand back and see the bigger picture, and then the card comes up. So, what do I know? Oh, thank you. So what have we got? We've got two more here. So tell me more about... Right, so we've got the Page of Gabriel, which in this is the page of... Wands. Okay? Page of Wands is very driven, very focused on his goal, very focused on his passions, very much going for what he feels that he wants to get out of a subject, okay? So this is follow your passions. Have a look. You unlike me, you can go and research. Go and see what other people are saying about it. See what the main view is from those that are channelers or know more about, you know, the space environment. Perhaps do that. But this is very much a card of take action if you want to know more about it, but not by reading the news or what the scientists say. Take a little deep dive in. So those that have their consciousness connected by telepathic means, or, you know, hybrid starseeds, whatever it is, or do it yourself. Sit in meditation and you ask. That's even better. You meditate and you go and ask about it and see what you get and report it back to the tribe. Follow your passion. If you're really interested in this, do it for yourself. Okay? Right, so what else have we got? Justice, Major Arcana. So we're going to actually get, this is all about balance. This is all about equilibrium. This is all about just part of the bigger picture of this integration between us and other beings and other planets and other star societies, if you like. So it will come to pass. It will come to balance. It will show itself. It's already started. People keep saying, when's it happening? When it's here. It's here. Just stand out in your back garden, especially if you know that you've got like starseed origins, you come from another planet. Just stand out and say, hello friends, do you want to come and see me? I see so many times I see them go past in the sky. It's too many, thank you. Can you confirm that I am seeing the right... We were Julianus, both of you. Can you please confirm with respect if I'm seeing the right imagery concerning 3-Eye Atlas? Nine of Swords. I'm just, do you know what? I'm not even going to do my perception. Let me just read the card to prove it to you, right? Your worry is unnecessary. Right? Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. So this is focus your thoughts on you. Right? Don't listen to what they're saying. Release feelings of regret, guilt or worry. But this card, the Nine of Swords, is literally cutting away all of the monkey mind from all of the rubbish that's given to you. It's sitting there and it's like the racing thoughts cards in You know, when she's sitting there with her head in her hands. So don't worry. This is a message of don't worry. Release all of your worry concerning, because lots of people, this is how I found out about it, saying, oh, what is it, an alien invasion? Are we going to get invaded? Are they going to come and land on the planet? And people are getting really scared. And it's saying, don't worry. Don't let this get in your head. Don't embrace the negativity of what is happening. It's like, you know, in, I don't know, perhaps it's 100 years' time. So we'll look up and go, hey, it's just another passing cargo craft or something, you know. It's just going to be normal to see all these different craft in the atmosphere and in our skies. It's going to be before that, but I mean when everybody's settled and they're not threatened and they don't think we're going to have a replay of V. Do you remember that? I bloody loved that programme. Do you know Freddy the Krueger, the one that played the kind bloke? What was his name in it? Loved that programme. Absolutely loved it. And it's funny, they made him reptilian as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Love it. It says change your life in these. This is actually the Tower card in the Major Arcana. So everything that we thought we knew about alien life, alien vessels, alien craft is going to be slowly broken down. And there'll be a whole new change on it. This is what they've obviously just backed up what I just said, what I commented on, right? The Tower card is like building stuff up or creating foundations that weren't quite right, or they were kind of fakey kind of foundations. It all breaks down, right? And then you end up having a bit of chaos because of the change, and you're like, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with this? And it's literally, you can either embrace the breakdown for what it is and think, right, this has happened because obviously I needed to move on, or I needed to change, or I need to do something, or you can embrace it with, oh my God, everything's gone totally wrong, what in the Archangel Michael's happening? Do you know what I mean? So this is this is basically one of the first major visitations of an ancient alien craft that's coming in, and it's going to shake the foundations of all of our belief systems, or those of the sheeple that have been indoctrinated to think that the only aliens that are going to come down it are going to come and suck our blood out, nick our plasma, and take over the world. Independence Day, right? Have I perceived that right, please? Have I perceived that right? And so, yes, I have, because this is the Nine of Cups. It's love, benevolence, happiness. Everything's at balance. Everything's great. Everything's as it should be. He's sitting there in the original Arcana, literally pleased. He's achieved everything he wanted, and so this is what this is all about. It's about happiness, balance. It's benevolence. It's emotional well-being. There is nothing to be scared of concerning this. Please, if you get any news about what it's omitting, what atmospheric things it's creating, let me know. And then I can get my girls to then look it up, you know. You're my source of information. The girls do Google things that I predict. And I did predict this coming months and months ago. But they don't always have time to look up everything. And you do. You're the foot soldiers. So I'm liking that. Welcome, and enjoy seeing what upgrades you can get from this planet as you pass by. Is it on its way towards the sun? I don't know. I just saw the sun in the distance. Don't know what that's about. Or will we see it? Will we actually see it as it gets closer to the sun? I'm telling you, I don't know if GSIC kicked it off for me, but I just keep seeing, or dreaming rather, of so many times I'm standing there looking at craft in the sky. I've dreamt like that since I was a kid anyway, but it's more and more regular now. I just keep dreaming of craft and different aliens, and when I ask other people like Tony Rodriguez and that, I say, what alien is it? Go, oh yeah, I've seen them. I'm like, it's got to be real, isn't it? Unless we're sharing the same dreams, or the same experiences. So that's that. So it's benevolent, It's gaining intelligence, samples. Perhaps it's beaming it up. I don't know how it works. But that's what it's doing. It's a research ship with no ill intention whatsoever. Okay? Right, next question. Yeah, someone said, Dan said about Sarah Ferguson. I think she was the Duchess of York, or she's still got the title. I've got no clue, no interest at all in the royal family at all. The only person I ever cared about was Diana. There, I said it. So that's my opinion. Not being disrespectful to royalists at all, but that's my opinion. So she's come up, hasn't she, apparently, by sending an email to Epstein saying sorry about the fact that she'd dissed him in public back in whenever it was, 2011, something like that, I don't know. And so I'm interested to find out if she was aware of what was going on and turned a blind eye to it. Because let's face it, she was married to Andrew. Okay. Oh, Julian, you're going ahead of yourself. Let us show you first. I think she was aware of it, told to keep her mouth shut. Wasn't happy about it, told to keep her mouth shut. And I think Diana was as well, you know. I feel that she knew a lot of what was going on, but not the full picture. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the reason that she divorced Andrew was because of that. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. Years and years ago, before anything came out at all, I thought that he was a closet gay and that he literally just married her to keep, which is disgusting, isn't it? Who cares if he was gay? But to keep up appearances. So I used to think that and feel it when I was like really young, and I used to think something not right there. He's like, my intuition, not my opinion. I feel that she had knowledge. I feel that she very much was a supporter of him. I feel she turned a blind eye or spoke herself into toning down the atrocities that took place. I don't know a lot of what took place because, again, I don't know if I need to or not. I really don't. I just don't want to play with all this 3D stuff. But I don't want to be tainted by knowledge. I want to say it and then you confirm it. So let's do it. I think she was aware, not of all of it, but enough to know it wasn't right with her and her ex-husband. Did Ferguson know the full extent, thank you, of Epstein? Two of Cups. See, this is a lover's card. It's more or less the same as the lover's card. And this is kindred spirits. This is someone that gets someone else, respects what they do, is friends with them, is connected with them. It doesn't have to be marriage or intimacy. The Two of Cups can literally just be a soulmate or someone that you respect or are in a line with who they are and what they do. So it's going to be a yes. So are you confirming that Sarah was aware of what was going on with Epstein and pretty much condoned it? I'm just going to say what the cards say. This is Eight of Michael. This is Eight of Swords. In the original tarot, the woman's got a blindfold on and has got this fence around her, right? And she's refusing to, thank you, she's refusing to acknowledge the reality of where she is and what she's doing. So it's almost like a bit, just had enough, there's just so much going on, or bit battle weary, and just a bit, I can't do this anymore. I'm choosing not to acknowledge what's going on. Choosing to not acknowledge the truth or reality of what's going on, and choosing to stay blinded to it, because there's so much other crap going on, so much other stuff. I feel all she cared about was just holding it together for the kids, and just thinking, this isn't really happening. I know it's happening, but it isn't. In my world, I'm not even acknowledging it. I feel she was fully aware of it, but just literally compartmentalized it and just pretended it didn't exist. Was Andrew completely guilty of everything he did with... Please let me know if you like me doing these sort of things. Personally, they're not my greatest, but so many of you ask in your hundreds and hundreds every week, could you tell us about things? What do you feel about things? So I'm giving it a go. You're the bosses at the end of the day. Page of Ariel. This came up earlier, didn't it? So this is Pentacles. This is going towards what you want. It's learning new things. It's working on your skills. Okay, that doesn't quite make sense. Can you add more to that, please? So are you saying that he networked to get in there? He made efforts to get in there and change or do things to get into that little club? Three of Swords. I think he did create a lot of heartache. I think he did... well, I don't think. From the cards are saying that he created a lot of hurt. He hurt a lot of people. Along with Epstein. Anything more you want to say? Because I want to move on from this because I don't really like it. Yeah, nostalgia, news coming from, thank you, news coming from the past. So we've had all the people that have come from the past, something that comes into the present. It's all about nostalgia, childhood, things that have happened in the past coming back again, repeating themselves. People from the past coming back up. This isn't over yet by a long measure. This is going to continually go on. It's literally people from the past are going to continually come up and report other people will get involved, other people will be exposed. It's like a never-ending thread of exposure, which is brilliant, not for the victims, but brilliant to expose and just eradicate and cut the... I can see it's just like with Michael's energy, it's just like cutting the head of the snake. There's more epiphanies to come out about this, I'm telling you. There's more stuff to come out concerning Mr. Epstein. It's not just stopping there. More and more. It feels like our journalists or people are still digging, this is still live. Or police, whoever it is that's looking into this. It's still going on. There is absolutely no conclusion to this yet. So watch this space. Can you please clear the energy of that? I'm going to clear it with a bit of labradorite. Okay, the other major question that Danny reports that you ask in emails, in the comments, is about darling boy Gus. Now, I did predict, you actually seen the short, that I predicted that a boy would go missing in Australia. some time ago, I think a few weeks ago, whenever it was, and unfortunately it's happened. The thing is, I did say that the family were involved. Not through my own opinion, just blurted out there, didn't it? Through the, I can't remember what source of scrying it was. I think it was Lemurian crystal ball, wasn't it? Can't remember. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. Out of respect for the family and for the people that are around this, who are absolutely devastated that this darling boy has gone missing, I will keep it very brief. I personally feel that he's no longer with us, that he's in spirit. I don't feel it's a natural passing. I feel that there is some either accident or misadventure concerning his passing, and I feel that he is underground, but really deep underground. So I don't know if that area, please forgive me, I don't even know what part of Australia it is. I know that it's the outback because Danny told me that bit, right? But are there mines there, or deep ravines, or deep holes, or whatever? Like, not a well, it's not a well, is it? They're not going to have water wells there. It's dry, isn't it? Because this is such a recent event, I'm just going to sit with misadventure, very deep down somewhere. Have they checked that? They must have. What am I talking about? They must have. Right. Let's have a little look. Okay, can you see in my mind? Can you see in my third eye? Can you see in my visual capacity that you've so beautifully gifted me with the image of the boy that I'm asking about, please? And could you please confirm if he is in the spirit world? Right, I'm just the cards are doing it. Right, the Queen of Gabriel is like the Queen of Hearts. She is, or Queen of Cups. She is someone that is beautiful, calm, giving, compassionate, practical, wonderful, good in every way. She's like brilliant, wonderful. She's like someone that has got great emotional balance, is a strength for other people, will always be there for you. So I'm wondering if this means that that's what's been conveyed to the public. The toothpaste family. I'm not saying anything more than that. The reason being is because the Seven of Swords has come up. Now this came up just a minute ago. This represents deceit or betrayal or being sly. Lies, deceit. but this is even more interesting. Speak for themselves, don't they? Potentially something could come up that could expose something around the family or the community. Not that there's a big community, because if it's the outback, it's going to be very widely full of land, not much else, isn't it? It's not exactly a booming town. But that's the courts. There's going to be justice for GUS for some reason. So potentially, this isn't an exact science. We have to say it's for entertainment's purpose only, but I hate saying that. But so there will be justice brought for GUS, will there? Is there anything else you'd like to say about that, please? Julie asks Catherine, please let me know by releasing the cards. Bless his beautiful soul. God bless all the people that are hurting. The Archangel connected with this card that I've just pulled is the Archangel Review, Life Reviews, reviewing everything around a situation. This is new beginnings. In normal tarot, this is the Judgment card. Judgment. So are you saying that there's going to be judgment or justice, or there's some foul play here? Can you just confirm that? Is there some foul play? That backing, some wasn't foul play. It's foul play. Four of Pentacles, it's pretty much the same as Judgment. The Four of Pentacles is about someone holding something and not wanting to let it go, being so frivolous that they should let it go. It's a lack of balance around stability, family, money. He's sitting on two pentacles and holding two, and it's about being too frugal or going out too, or like spending too much if you're talking about money, but we're talking about a situation with people and souls. So this is something's being held in. I don't think the full truth is out yet. Anything more to back this up, please? Thank you. Well, this is new start. A new start. So perhaps there will be, if we follow the narrative of the cards, we've got justice being brought, judgment being brought, something hidden or pulled back. Then we've got Myla licking my hand so that the card wobbles. And then we've got new beginnings, like there's a big change, or there's like new relationships or a new outlook on something. So perhaps the new outlook might represent an update in the story. This is normally positive though. God, I pray that this is all wrong and that he turns up and this is what this card means, but this is all like new beginnings or a new outlook or a new relationships or it's just a complete change. Let's just do one more actually for that. What's the outcome? What's the outcome of the situation? What's the outcome of this situation? Thank you. I wonder if there'll be someone that takes charge of this or takes leadership in properly investigating it, or they get a new body of people coming to investigate, because the Emperor is a very strong leader. He's very disciplined. He's very good at making decisions and finding out the truth of something, if you like. You know, he's a very powerful person, that he's so well disciplined and so full of willpower and focus that he gets to what he wants, and then he shows others how it's done. So potentially there could be a new inquiry that goes into it. See what happens. It's not the end of it. I do feel it's gonna, something will happen, or there'll be something arising out of this that creates even more of a look into the family, the community, or something around it. Or it could just be that the darling boy's fallen down somewhere very deep and nobody's found him. But those are the cards that came out. So we'll see what happens. God bless your beautiful soul, Gus. And may the angels keep you safe, well and contented, my darling angel. Hope I'm wrong. Hope the cards are wrong. But we'll see how this goes. I'm literally doing something that you've regularly requested for a very long time. Please let me know if you wish me to continue these now and then. It won't be a main feature, but if you want me to look into things and see what the cards say, or whatever I decide to use in respect of trying to get to some conclusion, let me know. Thanks for watching, my darlings, and I'll see you next time. God bless.